With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Check.
General West. 5.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready, break.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Here we go. Check 50.
Greystone travel. Ready.
Here's Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Pilot, get it.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver, was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate down the line, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now it's Tannehill, forced out to his left. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Sacked there by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks.
Come on. Whip. Watch the whip. '58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. Here we go, D.
Two draw corkers.
All day. Watch out.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And did it get there? Yes. Boy, he didn't get much of that at all. He tucked it just between the crossbar and the left upright. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hold to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
There you go. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Defense. Let's go, defense.
On 2nd and a yard, Tannehill. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On the ready.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Ready.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
Check.
Shoot.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get it.
To throw is Tannehill. Thomas has got it. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Big grip.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Recon, 132 fighter. They go.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. That's a good drive.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, zoom.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 58, right over there.
Tannehill down a throw. And this is caught by Watkins. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, and it's featured note into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Go to 50.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Just like that. Just like that.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Ready, 30 base.
Watching you grind. I got it.
Ready.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go. Watch Twist. Watch Twist.
Hey, high 7.
Right there.
Tannehill.
Let's go.
And the catch
Big
good.
series
It's
right here.
Eifert.
We got to step it up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And an alley to run. He's to the 10. A big chunk of real estate covered on the scramble, but it will be 3rd and goal.
Ready.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The kick by Bryant is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet,
and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tannehill now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all. Ready. Back to him, find him.
And he finds Stills, complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Tannehill now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check safety, check safety.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Let's go, baby.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Here's a quick throw finding Edelman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Pick the edge. Go. Check. Crunch. Deep rip.
3rd and goal. Gurley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Bravo. Go.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Here we go. Here we go.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Welcome back live to Orlando. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, orbit. Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
60
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Tannehill. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak. 5.
To the air again, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Aaron Donald in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd and 15 now. Tannehill. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
70.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's a what? Showing it.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. 7 yards there and a first down.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Blue draw Corkers.
Sponge. No.
Set, go.
Tannehill on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double that here. It's 3rd and 14. And this is caught. That's Watkins. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle.
Go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts